Hi, Jenny.
Hi, teachers.
How are you?
I'm good.
And how was your day, Jenny?
It's always fine, though.
Okay, and tell me, Jenny, what did you have for breakfast this morning?
Well, it's just soup, but soup with shrimp and, eggs.
Okay,
I know
and
compost. It's kind of like a
yeah.
very weird compost. It also have dry apples with it, so it makes the soup taste kind of sweet.
Yum. And who made it?
Well, my parents, both of them.
Oh, okay. And did you help them?
No, I was sleeping.
Oh, okay. So, Jenny, today we're going to do the progress test too. You can hear me clearly, right?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So let's get started. So what we're going to do is you're going to do the reading part. Okay. So can you read for us this article?
Many schools today focus on teaching science and math. Because of this, fewer students are studying the arts. In high school, just 8% of classes are in the arts. Would it be better if our students were required to study creative subjects? Students should study creative subjects. First, creative subjects help students develop emotional intelligence. EI refer to a person's ability to understand emotions and to get along with others. Students study famous work of art and literature in courses such as art and creative writing. This helps students understand human emotions and develop their social skills. Second, the arts are in good the arts are in growing demand. In the future, technical jobs are more likely to be done by computers. They will be better at solving math and science problems than humans. However, creative jobs such as designer and musician will probably always be done by people, so there will always be a demand for people with creative skill. Students do not need to study creative subjects. First, students should develop skills in core subjects such as language, math, and science. These subjects are most useful than music and art, since they teach us skills we need in daily life. Most students only take between 5 and 7 classes a day, so they should spend their time learning vital academic subjects. Second, creative subjects are not helpful for students who do not plan to major in the arts. Most colleges mainly consider students' performance in academic subjects and their test scores. If students study creative subjects, they will not have the skills they need to get into college.
Perfect. Okay, so now you are going to choose for us number 1, how do creative subjects help students develop emotional intelligence? And number 2, how can studying creative subjects help students get jobs in the future? So can you circle for us the correct answer, A or B?
Well, okay, it's probably wait. How does creative subject help students develop emotional intelligence? A, they learn about history and art, artists and musicians. They can understand emotion by studying famous art, literature. Um, okay, so it's probably BB, I think. How can studying creative subjects help students get jobs in the future? Creative jobs pay much more money than other jobs. Creative jobs are harder to replace computers. I don't remember they have computers about that. Um, so it's A, I think.
Perfect. Okay. Creative jobs are harder to replace with computers.
Okay.
Okay. Now moving on to the next one. Okay. Number 3. Why are languages and math considered more important than art and music? And then 4, why are creative subjects less helpful for most students? So you're going to choose A or B. If you're not sure, reference back to the text.
Okay, so it's A because language and math are more useful in daily life. And why are creative subjects less helpful for most students? Because they do not teach students the skill they need for college because they are taken differently than traditional subjects. So maybe it's A 2.
Okay, let's look.
What? But they didn't say it in the story.
Okay, so why are languages and math considered more important than art and music? Okay.
No vocals, no lyrics, focus, confidence.
They did not say it in the story.
I see. If we look at the question, so why are languages and math considered more important than art and music?
It's in useful in daily life though.
Okay. So future technical jobs are more likely to be done by computers that will be better solving. They will be better at solving math and science problems than humans. However, creative jobs such as design and musicians will probably always be done by people. So there will always be demand for both creative skills. Okay. So creative subjects for students develop emotional intelligence. Okay. So they will be better at solving maths because language and math are common. So that means because languages and math are more common classes in school then, Korea, it being like music and designer classes.
Okay.
Okay. And because our tests are different in traditional subjects, these subjects are more useful. Okay. Music and art, since they teach us skills we need to daily life. Now, read the next one here. Let me read the opinion and then complete the summary. Okay. So students should be required to study creative subjects. So here is Chris. Can you read Chris' supporting opinion?
Now, creative subjects teach students important social skills. In classes such as orchestra or drama, students learn how to work as part of a group. They learn how to express their ideas to other people. They also learn to work together to reach a shared goal, like having a show in front of the schools. This teaches them to respect other people and to receive feedback on their performance. This is why I think learning creative subject is needed.
So
Chris,
yeah, that.
Chris thinks that creative subject helps to learn. Wait. So
Mhm. But what
learn
subjects help students learn what skills?
social skill,
Yeah, so that's right. Social skills. And what about what subjects is it referring to?
creative skills.
Yes. Well done. There we go. Excellent, Jenny. Okay. Now, moving on to the next part. Now, can you do Michelle for us?
Okay, let students choose if they want to take creative subject. Not all students want to take creative subjects. Some students just don't have any interest in these classes. So it would be nice if everyone learned how to play an instrument, but not everyone wants to. This is why I think schools should let students choose if they want to take creative subjects. If students would rather study core subjects instead, they should be allowed to. Michelle thinks that students should be able to choose to take
Mm-hmm.
creative subject. They choose to take creative subjects if they want to.
Okay, so type there the answers.
Choose creative.
Well done, Jenny. Well done. Okay, now the next part. So, should schools require students to study creative subjects? So, plan your opinions, okay? So, I want you to think of 5 reasons, okay? You should write it there, 5 reasons. You will have 5 minutes to do it. Should schools require students to study creative subjects? Okay. So, think creatively outside the box.
Well, to me, it shouldn't be required. It should be like, is it gonna be depending on them if they like to? So no, it's depend for them. No, it's depend on them. And second is, not all people have the same talent. People live in different life. Different life, different opinion. So they don't always have the same opinion. Third one is, well, let me think. Today I'm not that creative now.
No, you are creative.
I mean, I am creative at building things, but not really. Sometimes I did fail, but sometimes I did not. So, it would be nice for them to think outside of the box. Is on every subject. Maybe. So it would be nice. Would be nice for them to think outside of the box.
Mm-hmm. That's a really good point.
We should be respecting each of every person's opinion, because sometimes the opinion is creative, but it's just too crazy to be real. So we should respect each of every person thinking and liking.
There we go.
Inch to our transition show. Friendly classroom atmosphere.
Okay.
Soft
I don't know if
guitar
I said
and
like it
piano.
right, but
Natural, relaxed. Encouraging
okay. So
speaking
1, 2, 3,
confidence.
4, 5.
Perfect for
Okay, the
English
last one.
conversation
The last
practice
one.
videos. No vocals.
Okay, so we should okay, maybe we should be like, I don't know how to describe this. It's like, even though you try your best and you still failed the most of everyone in your class, and you still like a turtle but with thousands of rocks in on your back, even though you also live in a shell that already heavy. So I think that we should have a therapist.
A
I
therapist.
know, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I know my opinion is a very weird one, but I am trying my best to think of a school that's best for the students. Even though I'm a kid. So, okay, now let's present my opinion. So first, no, it doesn't have to be like, it doesn't have to be for the school to require every class needed to take creative subjects. It's not always gonna work, and sometimes we need it for the students to choose if they want to learn or not learn. It's all depending on them. And when I said it doesn't really work well, it's gonna be like they don't always have the same opinion or the same liking that they even gonna have. Sometimes they could be argue over their own opinion and try their best to protect their opinion, even though they know it's a bad idea and it's that the other person's opinion is better. But we all been there, or is it me or everyone? But I don't know if it's only me, that I know that I am protecting my opinion, even though I know it's a bad opinion. Very bad. And I'm still over there protecting them like it's my dog or something. Even though it's not, but still, I don't want to be like a coward and say, oh, maybe you're right and I'm wrong. It's like feeling like a coward. So you try your best to protect your opinion, even though it's a very bad one, but you still do it. So I think they don't always have the same brain and thinking. So yeah, and it would be nice for them to think outside of the box. And I know that all the question and all the answer could be a little bit interesting, and but well, at least you have something to tell with your partner though, or even your friend. It would be nice, but also crazy to do that. So still, sometimes outside of the box could be creative and also very cool, and sometimes pretty nostalgic somehow because I've been there. And the most important of all is we should respect each of every person thinking and liking. Even though they have a weird thinking and liking, even though they they are the most different person you ever see, aside from their opinion, and they're the most weirdest person out there. And when you heard the thinking and liking and you feel awkward and also be like, you know, I don't know how to describe, I don't want to be rude. So it would be nice to respect the thinking and liking. But even though there's opinion a little bit too, like psychopath or anything, then you should still be nice, but also try your best to dodge them like dodging a bullet through your chest. And also, the best thing I could ever think is we should have a therapist. It's because that, no, I'm not being like, oh no, I have a bandage. I need a therapist. No, I mean like literally have a therapist so that person could probably like saying no, it's okay, because I know that some people have a very strict parent and sometimes their life isn't like much as normal as other life. So I think we should have a therapist. And I know my opinion. Again, my opinion is weird, but yeah.
Your opinion is not weird. It is valuable. And Jenny, you made some good points there. That was really good. I like the way you gave an example and how, why it is applicable and why should students, be able to study creative subjects. What will allow them? How would they? How will it benefit them? So, Jenny, I am very impressed with you. That was really, really good. Okay. So now students need to do tasks in let me just quickly get this one. Okay, look at the different types of the below, then order the information according to the importance. Okay, so number 1 is the most important, 4 is the least important. Explain why you have chosen the order. Okay, so your name and date of birth, your address, your bank account details, your online game details. Okay, so you're going to type for us type of information. So which one is going to be first, being the most important, to 4 being the least important, and then give your reasoning why. Okay, so you can start and type that for us.
Okay, but I did just have a question, and you
Yeah.
may know is that didn't we do this?
Okay, but yes, but this is the test.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
So
So we just recap with the test. We're recapping to see if you understood what was done last time.
okay. So number 1, the most important one. Okay. So probably my address. Yeah. Address. Is the reason is that I watched too many creepy movie and too many horror movie. So I don't want a man lurking at my house just speaking just like a little eye just poking out my glass. Like no way.
Exactly. To startle you.
Yeah, and even if you even do your imagination like at midnight and you woke up perfectly in the edge of the middle of 4 a.m. and 3 a.m. and then you see a man looking at the window. No, that that is haunted. I don't care if a normal man checking at my house. I don't care.
No, I agree with you. That is haunting.
And the second one is my bank account detail. Detail. As silly, I don't want to be broke. And number 3 is my online in details.
Background music for English pronunciation practice. 1 minutes piano light ambing sound. steady
I
tempo,
misspelled. Okay.
relaxing,
And
getting
I misspelled again. Well,
ideal
wait.
for
Let me
listening,
just try my best to recover.
speaking, and vocabulary learning.
That too. Let me miss a little N though on the online.
No
And the fourth one
distraction.
is my date and name of birth. My date and name of birth.
Okay, so now you're going to type the reasons why. So think about why it is important.
Okay. I'm a dramatist.
You can do it. Try
So,
to think of what you mentioned last time. I don't know if you can remember, but try to think, why is this information so important? What value does it add?
now I'm not gonna type the same one because I remember perfectly in this reason, like perfectly, but I don't know. Maybe I'm still gonna be like backing up. But I'm gonna do the different one, like a
But
very different one.
that's perfect, Jenny.
Is my address and the reason is, well, that's easy. I don't want to be wrong. You said it must be valuable, but is it valuable?
It is. Anything that you think is valuable, it will add to it.
Okay. Mm, the second one, bank account detail is don't wanna don't wanna be broke, yeah, and have to sell my home because that's the difference.
Salma.
In the online in detail,
You mean sell your home?
yeah,
Okay,
to
perfect.
sell my
Got
home.
it. It's okay, I got it.
Okay, and my online game detail is there could be a stalker. I mean, like if it is like a scammer or anything that just know my online game detail, then definitely 100% they're gonna know my address. So I don't want to be a stalker. But there could be a stalker. Mm, then my name and date of birth. Same opinion though, because I have a black picture.
Study music, calm and
Well,
Okay,
that's like
background
perfect. Now,
music
Jenny,
for
so the first one you say, okay, the most important, okay, is your address. Okay, so what is your reason for why would you say address being number one?
steady tempo,
well, is probably be the best way is that when I go home, wait, when I go to work, have everything I needed, and I am stressed, my leg are hurting, and I want to go home and have a big cup of coffee, and then I go to home, there's nothing. All I can see It's my two being back and that's it.
Oh no. And how would you feel if that had to happen?
I will be devastated.
Okay, perfect. That makes sense. Now, my bank account details. Okay, why did you say it is second most important?
Because people could be like try their best to see the bank account detail, and when they see the bank account detail, they could see more detail below. So that means they could know everything about me.
Yeah, and they can do identity theft.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, my online game details. Okay, so what is your reasoning for online game details being number 3?
Because same as the number 2 except a bit different. You could probably know me by just do anything to see that, and then somehow they will see any ads that I just use like TikTok or Instagram. There might be somehow saw my face or where the roads that have my home and address in there. Like what's the name of your house? But it had my home in there. So there could be a stalker.
Very true. And the last one, my date and name of birth. Okay, why is that the least important?
Well, I just found out that by myself. It's just because that's easy, just calculating that and then I boom I know. So it's kind of like we take the date of the birth and then take the date today and then bing bang boom calculate and bam, there's my age. So it's probably like, well, I mean like the year is the same. It's just that the detail that they have October, which is no, not that.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Well done, Jenny. That was amazing. Now, is hacking a problem? Okay, so can you read for us, is hacking a problem?
Now these days, there always seems to be a story about hacking in the news. Many people say that hackers are bad because they steal information from individuals and companies. Is hacking really a problem though? Some people argue that hacking is a problem. One reason why hacking is bad is that it is illegal. We are not allowed to steal people's information from computers' online accounts. Another problem with hacking is that people don't trust the internet. They don't worry that hackers will steal all their money. They don't want to buy product online. If these things continue to happen, we won't be able to use the internet anymore. Other people argue that hacking is helpful. Hackers find security problems that companies have. They tell the companies about such problems. As a result, these businesses can improve their internet security. This helps to keep customer information much safer. In addition, many hackers are very smart. They like to improve computer games or other products. This can benefit companies because they have better product to sell.
Hey, Jenny, now, what does the word hacking mean?
Well, it's probably like from they. Well, that's easy to know that it only exists on the internet, and it's that they would be like a hack or like steal information and do weird calculating on a computer that I don't know how they did, and then somehow they know every information detail on that one thing they just got.
Yes, that's correct. And tell me, Jenny, steal information. What does it mean if someone steals information?
Is that it's pretty much mean like they take it like they take that information like is there now.
Yes. So when someone steals information, does that information belong to them or is it someone else's information?
It belongs to them if they steal, though.
Okay. But did it belong to someone else before the time?
Yeah, needs to.
Perfect. Well done. And then what does it mean if something is illegal?
Is that we shouldn't do it, and it's the laws of the country that the laws of the country say that we shouldn't do this and that, blah blah.
Okay, yes. And what does it mean if something is legal? The opposite.
The opposite then is allowed.
By law.
Yeah,
Perfect. And then what does it mean? What does the word trust mean? To trust someone.
like you believe in them and you would do anything to believe in them.
Yes. And what does it mean if things continue to happen?
Well, if things continue to happen, okay, the neighbors out there is well dramatizing. Anyway, if these things continue to happen, then it's like repeated, but again.
Yes. Okay. So if these things, so it does it stop or does it just carry on?
Well, it's supposed to be carried on, but if this thing continue happen, there's probably like trying that the world is trying their best to tell that is it gonna happen again, no? Then it will be black.
Yes. And what does it mean? What are security problems?
Okay, I know what security problem means, but how do you explain the security? It's like security mean like it's almost like a robot, and it's almost like it have an eye or something taking every control uh, of that place and recorded the video.
Right. So, for example, cameras, the security cameras, okay, if they don't work, can that be a security problem for the company? Okay. And then what does it mean the hackers are very smart?
The hackers, so the main thing is gonna say the hackers, but that's easy. I just say that. So many hackers are very smart in that a lot of hackers are very intelligent or like have a bigger brain to say in the easy way.
Okay. And tell me, this this can benefit company because they have better products to sell. What does it mean, benefit companies?
So benefit companies because okay, how to explain them? This can benefit companies. Okay, and I know that, but I don't know how to explain though.
I say something will benefit you. What does that mean?
But it's kind of like help.
Yes. Will it have an advantage or will it have a disadvantage?
It's depend though.
Okay, depending on what?
Well, it's depend on anything. That could be useful or it it's gonna be getting worse.
Okay. And then what does the word improve mean?
Improve is that it's gonna get better.
Yes. So will it be better than the previous or will it be the same?
It will be better than previous.
Fantastic. Well done, Jenny. And Jenny, would you like to learn how to hack a computer?
Okay, maybe gonna help the person, but not actually gonna do illegal stuff.
And do you take computers in school?
Yeah, I did, but not an expert, but still. I kinda good, but sometimes got an A minus though, which is still kinda sad.
And do you think it is beneficial for students to know how to use computers?
Yeah, it did beneficial, even especially if we in college.
And what are two main reasons, okay, for being able to using a computer? How would it benefit students? Can you give me two reasons and examples?
If we were good at computers, it can help us to calculate stuff very quickly. And I am not mean by the calculators, we all know that. I mean like by an ad on a computer, and then we type stuff and we don't have to put 1 to 10 just by finger. We just pull them down and bam, ultimate numbers. And then we just put random numbers and put each option like minus, plus, and then it will be calculated for us. And even if we did it wrong, it will have a word on them. It's like what or LOL, because then that is kind of hard.
Okay, perfectly said. And tell me, Jenny, up until what grade do you think students should be able to use a computer?
Well, if it was a private schools, then we will start that kind of specific very early if we are in that schools, and if we not, then it will be probably started at in 6th grade or like in 8th grade, I think, but I'm not sure.
Okay, well, Jenny, thank you for your amazing opinion. So, how did you find the test?
It was cool and interesting.
It was, and I think you did pretty good. You did pretty well. Jenny, I'm very, very, very proud of you. Jenny, so I'm going to send through your results and then I will see you next week. You must have a great day and well done, Jenny. I'm very proud of you.
Bye bye, have a great day.
Bye-bye, Jenny.
Bye.